This time on the show, why you should back up your data, USB flash drives can be dangerous, a free alternative to Microsoft Office, and your questions. That and a whole lot more, next on the Mostly Bald IT Guy Show. Whenever there's a slow PC causing you grief, he'll speed you up. Whenever your laptop is full of viruses, he'll have the cure. Whenever there's a cop beating up on a guy, he'll be there.
Help! Help! Thank you, Mostly Bald IT Guy.
You're welcome, citizen. With his useless sidekick, Zippy the Squirrel, the Mostly Bald IT Guy can fix any tech problem you may have.
Help! Help! Thanks, MB.
My pleasure, Senator. It's time for tech. It's time for fun. It's time for the Mostly Bald IT Guy Show.
I got the power.
Yay! Hello and welcome to another edition of the Mostly Bald IT Guy Show, a show where I explain how setting fire to that annoying piece of computer equipment on your desk is just not necessary. My name is Joe Aguiar, your geek superhero. Why would you want to learn anything from me? Well, you can think of me as your IT Sherpa on the road to technical enlightenment. Yeah, I didn't like that when I wrote it either. In each episode, I'm going to show you how technology can make your everyday lives easier. We'll talk about things like how to protect yourself from viruses, how to save money on software, and even just how-to tips so you can solve your own problems. Hopefully these videos will help you better understand technology and not be intimidated by it. Along with adding humor to tech, I'm going to do something here that's a little different. Since this show is for you, I want to offer it to you in two separate ways. For you viewers who love to watch an entire show from start to finish, including the funny bits, then you're in the right place. But if you just need to get quick answers and don't have time for an entire show, then I've broken them out into smaller individual videos talking about just one topic. You can easily find an organized list of these videos on the website. So whether you like it straight and to the point, or you like to take your time and be entertained, I think you're going to enjoy these videos either way. In the last episode, I introduced to you our newest intern, who's running the cameras. But many of you asked about our other members of the crew. Well, I, for one, wanted to say that they've all worked very hard and deserve to be recognized for their hard work on the show. And as a special surprise, I'd like to bring them down from behind the set and introduce them to you one by one. Huh? What document? Thanks, Lainey. Okay, what do we got here? Are you saying that everyone here signed a non-exposure agreement because they didn't want to be associated publicly with the show? Oh, well, it appears that most of the crew isn't available right now to be introduced to you. They're just too busy making the best darn IT video show on the planet. Well, since you can't see them, let me tell you a little bit about them. Buddy Sparks, our electrician, shocking guy. Steve Left Ear Lopez, our sound guy. Got to speak up when you talk to him. Brittany, our graphics gal, and our producer, Dexter. Although I've been told that Dexter can be quite a bit of a practical joker when it comes to the show, I'm sure that he's all about professionalism. I know, everyone has their quirks, but I'm sure that Dexter won't let it affect the show. I can bet you that you won't see him taking long breaks or goofing off. No, sir. He's a vital part of this production, and we're happy to have him. Well, that's enough of the questions. Let's head down to my secret lab for today's exciting tip. I'll meet you there. Sure, there's lots of free antivirus programs out there, but over the years I've learned that they won't protect you as well as a purchased version would. That's why I highly recommend WebRoot Secure Anywhere. I've discovered that WebRoot will catch the viruses that other antivirus programs seem to miss. It's small, fast, and very secure. So if you're looking for better protection for your PC, tablet, or smartphone, give WebRoot a try. Just click on the logo for more info. Welcome to my secret lab. This is the place where I discover and perfect my most closely guarded IT tricks. My first tip is something that everyone should do, but surprisingly most people don't. Think of this. What would happen if your PC blew up or just disappeared? I'm sure that there are many important documents on your computer that you wouldn't want to lose, like those 10,000 pictures of your pet squirrel or your hundreds of recipes from your dear Aunt Helen. Do you back up your files on a regular basis? If the answer is no, don't feel bad. A lot of people don't think it's necessary until they've lost their data. That's what we in the IT world call a crash. Once you've lost your data, then it's too late to get it back. To avoid this problem, you'll need to back up your files on a regular basis. There are several types of backup options available: local backup and off-site backup. When you perform a local backup to a CD or an external hard drive, it means that a copy of your files are actually stored locally on your home or at your business. Once you do this type of backup, your data is protected. Well, somewhat. We'll get into that in just a minute. For a local backup, I recommend a free software application called Areca Backup. I've been using Areca Backup for many years, and I'm very happy with it. When using Areca Backup, I highly recommend a specific type of backup called incremental backup. An incremental backup will copy only those changes made since the last backup. Let me give you an example. When you run your first backup, Areca Backup will copy everything in the folders that you specify. For example, your pictures or documents folder. As the days and weeks go on and you create new pictures and edit old documents, the changes would be included in the next backup automatically. The beauty with incremental backup is efficiency. You only back up what's changed after the first backup job has run. And Areca Backup has a simple restore feature that makes it easy to retrieve backed up files. Areca Backup is free to use whenever you like. If you would like to download Areca Backup or would like to watch a short video on how to install and use it, just click on this link here. Remember earlier when I said that a local backup will somewhat protect your data? Let me explain. Let's say you backed up your data locally to an external hard drive and stuck it in a drawer in your home. What happens when a thief comes into your home and steals your external hard drive? Or a fire or a natural disaster occurs? If your data is extremely important or sensitive in nature, a local backup may just not be enough for you. If that's the case, you may need what's called an off-site backup. An off-site backup is when your backed up data actually resides at a different location than in your home or office. This prevents your data from being stolen, corrupted, or destroyed. Normally, your off-site backups are stored in the cloud, which means somewhere on the internet. Being a security guy, I was hesitant to back up anything off-site or in the cloud. I couldn't get comfortable with the idea of knowing that my data was in someone else's hands. Well, I recently came across a company that impressed me for all the right reasons: ease of use, price point, and of course, security. That company is called CrashPlan. CrashPlan gives you an unlimited amount of space to store your backups, and they are extremely security-minded. Whenever your data travels on the internet, it's secured from prying eyes, and your passwords are never stored at CrashPlan, which means that they can't even read your data. I could go on and on explaining the technical reasons why I love CrashPlan, but here's the simplest reason. If I use it at work and I use it at home, then you know it's something I would trust and recommend. You can try it free for 30 days without a credit card. Just click on the link below and try it out. If later you decide to purchase a subscription, CrashPlan gives us a small commission, which helps pay for the website and the show, and I would really appreciate it.
Just a little closer. Ow!
Are you familiar with Microsoft Office programs like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint? Are there times that you'd like to use these programs but can't afford or don't want to pay for the high prices that they charge? Well, I'm happy to inform you that there is an alternative. It's called LibreOffice, and it's 100% free and legal to use. LibreOffice includes Writer, which is equivalent to Word, Calc, which is equivalent to Excel, and Impress, which is equivalent to PowerPoint. Now, LibreOffice is not an exact duplicate of Microsoft Office, and you will have to learn a few new ways of doing things, but you can create and edit everything your Microsoft Office colleagues do. And as an added benefit, LibreOffice includes other packages that Microsoft Office Standard doesn't include, such as Draw, the drawing and flowcharting application, Base, the database application, similar to Access, and Math for performing mathematical equations and formulas. I bet you math geeks are foaming at the mouth right now, aren't you? One question I always get asked is this: can I send my work to other people who aren't using LibreOffice? Is it compatible? The answer is yes to both questions. You can easily save your work as an Excel, Word, or any other format you can think of. So sending work directly to your friends won't be a problem. I've been using LibreOffice for years and absolutely love it. In fact, since the software is free to use, give it a try. If you like it, I highly recommend you support them by sending them a donation as I have, but this is not mandatory. To download LibreOffice, just go to this link and click on the green Download Now box. Well, I hope you liked that overview on free software. Be sure to stay tuned to future shows, as there are many, many more alternative software packages to choose from. As I head back up to the studio for our question and answer portion of the show, sit back, relax, and watch this ad from one of our sponsors. This episode of the Mostly Bald IT Guy Show is sponsored by...
Who's got the ad? Does anyone have an ad to put up?
One of our viewers sent in this question, and I thought the answer might help others avoid a potential problem. Zotrilax from Rigel7 writes, I found a USB flash drive on the ground in my spaceport. What should I do with it? In case you don't know, a USB flash drive is like having a portable hard drive that's about the size of an eraser, or even smaller. It can hold a lot of data, and it's very inexpensive and has become quite convenient to have around. But did you know that a USB flash drive can give a criminal unlimited access to your computer? Here's what happens. A criminal writes a malicious computer program designed to steal everything on your computer. He then copies it onto a USB flash drive and then drops the USB flash drive where he knows someone will find it. That someone happens to be you. You're out taking your nightly walk and you see a USB flash drive on the ground. Being curious, you pick it up and take it back to your computer and plug it in to see what's on it. Once you plug it into your PC, the criminal's program automatically runs and installs itself on your computer. And all of this activity is hidden from you. You don't see anything on your computer screen. Even if you decide to keep the USB drive and use it for your own, the damage is already done, and the criminal now has access to everything on your PC. Teach your family never to plug in a USB flash drive unless they know 100% who it belongs to. If they need one so badly, then just go to the local store and purchase one for $6. It's just not worth becoming a victim. In our last episode, I told you that we're having a contest where you could win some fabulous prizes. Well, I'm happy to announce that the contest is now open and ready for you. So, what are we giving away? In no particular order, we're giving away 3 separate prizes to 3 separate winners. A 1-year subscription to LastPass Pro, along with a lifetime YubiKey, a 1-year subscription to WebRoot Secure Anywhere Antivirus for your Windows PC, and a free 30-minute remote session with me, the Mostly Bald IT Guy. And here's the best part. Entering the contest is simple. Just go to the contest link on the website and enter your info. Accept the terms and conditions and press the submit button. That's it. You'll receive an email from us within 24 hours confirming that you've entered the contest. Then your name will be put into a drawing and 3 winners will be announced on episode 3. How fitting. Don't worry, just for your privacy, I'll only announce your first name on the show. We're real excited about this being our first contest, so good luck, and I hope I'll be saying your name in the next episode. And if you have any questions you'd like answered here, drop us a line and we'll try to get your question answered in a future episode. Well, that's it for our second show. I hope you learned something and you had some fun too. If you like the show, please share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you always get the latest videos. Just press on the red subscribe button below. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon. Warning: excessive viewing of this program may cause headache, dry mouth, whooping farts, jazz hands, excessive need to be David Hasselhoff, an irresistible urge to talk like Robbie the Robot, may cause breakdancing, low self-esteem, daisy chains, may cause an undesirable urge to learn binary, conspiracy theories, tennis elbow, happy feet, la cucaracha, and the Macarena. I'll be in my trailer.
It's all about me.